Hello everyone, my name is Nate Templeton, and today let's talk about moose. Now, I know what you're thinking. Nate, how did you draw such an amazing, realistic, eloquent-looking moose? And can you teach me how to draw a amazing, realistic, eloquent-looking moose? And my answer to those two questions is I was taught by a master of the arts, and no, you are not allowed to know my ways unless you pay me money. So, enough about me and enough about my amazing, great, fantastic drawing. Let's talk about moose. So for this video, now, I know this might be a surprise to some of you. I took some notes. Now, don't look, don't read them, but I did some research on this video, for this video, and I have sections. I have bullet points. What can I say? We're moving up in the world. I used a pencil to write on this paper to make these notes. So, yeah, I know. We're moving up. We're moving up. So, my first point about moose, they're huge. They may be thinking, yeah, they're pretty big. They're pretty big. Let me give you some stats here. The average female weight is 771 pounds. The average male weight is 881 pounds. You might be thinking, okay, that's pretty big, I guess. That's pretty big, I guess. But that's just the average weight. They can get up to 1,800 pounds. That's almost the weight of a car. It's not even, I can't even think. It's like, how many me's is 1,800 pounds? I think that's like 13 of myself. If you stack 13 Nates, you get one moose, one peak moose. So yeah, they're heavy as fuck. And that's just the beginning. Well, this next one, their height is kind of they're not that high. I mean, they're tall, don't get me wrong, but like compared to like humans, their height is 4.6 to 6.9 feet. Now that is taller than me, but I think humans can be taller. I don't know the height of the tallest man. Future Nate put that up there. So we clear them in height. We get them in height. A bull moose antlers can spread up to 6 feet from end to end. Now, go back to the height. They can be up to 6.9 feet. Their antlers, like just averagely, can be 6 feet. So, sometimes their antlers can be taller than them. And I think that's crazy. I think that would suck, really. Like, I'd kind of want, if I was a moose, I'd want shorter antlers. I do not want some shit that's on my head that's like bigger than me. But we'll get back to antlers later. Now you might be thinking, okay, so they're big. So what? Like a cow is big and like they're pretty slow, right? Not moose. Moose can run up to 35 miles per hour. Now you might be thinking, oh damn, that's fast. That's pretty quick. When I'm driving through a residential area, I actually think a residential area, I think it's 25. Well, if you're speeding in a residential area, I'm driving 35 miles per hour. That's pretty quick. But an elite human can only run up to 28 miles per hour, which is also fast, but that's like the best of the best of us. Like that is not the average human. I can run I can run like probably like 10, like no, not even 10, I don't think. Like 8 miles per hour. Like right now, I can run like 8 miles per hour. That's it. So yeah, you are not running away from the moose. The moose will get you. The moose will kill you. They grow fast. That's another thing. In their first year of life, they grow 1 pound a day. A day. In the spring, which is like when they're first born, like the first months of them being born. And later on, still in the first year of life, they grow up to 5 pounds a day. 5 pounds a day. Now you might be thinking, okay, like I don't know, I don't really get. I mean, that sounds quick. Let me give you the human growth rate to compare. We grow 1 pound a month in our first year of life. We take forever to grow. They do what we do in a month in a day. In 1 day. And then later on, they do it 5 times in a day. They grow very quickly. Now you might be thinking, okay, wait, they clear as a baby. A 5-day-old moose can outrun an average human. That's how fast they grow. 5 days old. They're like, all right, let's go. I got to start practicing to get up to 35 miles per hour. So yeah, they're fast as hell when they're babies, and they grow fast as hell when they're babies. Name origin. Where does the name moose come from? It derives from the Algonquin, I hope I'm saying that right, the Algonquin language, and means eater of twigs. They're herbivores. So, yeah. But don't get it twisted. They might not eat you, but they will maul the hell out of you. Actually, no, that's bear. What is it when you get, like, killed by an antler? I don't know. They'll kill you with their antlers. Okay. And speaking of antlers, next topic is antler shedding. Now this is interesting. So, male moose are the only ones that can have antlers. They can grow them, and they start growing antlers after a year old. So, after you survive wilderness for a year, you get the antler upgrade. Now, antler growth is a yearly cycle that begins in the spring until September. So spring, summer, like going into fall, you got antlers. And the velvet, which is like if you look closely, it's fuzzy. And it's like how blood gets into it. I don't know. I looked it up, and it was kind of confusing. It's kind of just the way that they grow. Like velvet is there. Fuzzy stuff is there. And when it hits September, that velvet dries and falls off. And I don't know if you've ever seen, but they rub their antlers on trees to get it off of them. And so after some time of this velvet, like just shedding and falling off, the antlers just fall off during the time of September and March, which is that's pretty like vague time, just like winter and spring. The antlers can just fall off. And here's Future Nate put a video right here. That's just how it happens. You might be thinking, damn, that must hurt. Apparently it doesn't. Apparently they're just chill with that. It just happens and they're like, damn, okay. If that happened to me, I'd be freaking the fuck out. I'd be losing my shit. Because they can't, like, talk. They can't be like, hey, this shit's gonna, like, the first time you have antlers, they can't be like, hey kid, this is gonna fall off in October. Be ready. Like I need some prep if that shit's just gonna fall off. But yeah, it doesn't like shed, or like they don't like sandpaper it down. It just boom. And it's like there's like a wound. It looks like a wound on their head when it falls off. But anyways, where do these antlers go? And of course, everything like this in the wild, little fuckers eat them. Squirrels, mice, and other animals eat the antlers. So yeah, that's that with antlers. Pretty cool. I thought that they were just there forever and they didn't leave, but they shed and they fall off. Lifespan. How long do these behemoths, these massive mammals live for. Unfortunately, more than 50% of moose die to predators like wolves and bears and like humans, hunters, die like when they're what is it called? When they're calves. So when they're small, most of them die. But if they do survive, they can live like 20, 25 years. So pretty long time for an animal in the wilderness. Um, um, so that's that about lifespan. Let's talk about importance of habitat. Now, it's no surprise that these guys live up north. They like it where the snow is. But they actually have to live where the snow is because they'll heat up. Now, they can live in places that snow in the winter time. It doesn't have to be constant snow. It doesn't have to be constant cold. They can survive where it gets up to like 80 degrees Fahrenheit. But when it does get that high, they have to stay in water like all day to cool off because they don't sweat like most animals. They just don't, and so they stay in the water to cool off. All right, that is it for my bullet points, my sections. Now it's time for the last minute lightning round. I will have a minute to talk about some last minute fun facts. So yeah, last minute lightning round goes now. They have bad eyesight. When agitated, the hairs on their back stand up straight like a dog. There are white moose that are not considered albino and are extremely rare. Their front legs are longer than their back legs. The flap that hangs under their throat is called a bell. They have 32 teeth. They have no upper front teeth, and they're the largest they're the largest member of the deer family. Boom. Was that a minute? It was a minute. I have an amazing internal clock. It was even less than a minute. It was 52 seconds. Definitely 52 seconds. But yeah, that's it about moose. I hope you guys enjoyed. Last video, I kind of just rambled for 21 minutes, but this one, I got some structure to it. And this is probably how I'm going to be making future videos. I'm probably not just going to be fucking rambling. So that's good news. Yay! Nate's not going to be just fucking doing whatever he wants. He needs to structure his videos and actually put work and research into shit. But yeah, if you care, the websites that I took this information from are in the description. Don't worry, I just put in facts about moose in Google search and I clicked on the first two. So yeah, I really didn't do that much. But yeah, no, I'll probably do more videos like this. Put suggestions in the comments below. What you want me to talk about. Preferably animals, because animals are easy to talk about. Because there are so many websites that just talk about animals. But yeah, give me some suggestions, because I have a decent amount lined up, but I can't talk about everything. But yeah, give me some my God. Give me some suggestions. I'd love to hear what you guys want me to talk about. And don't worry, I will be completely and utterly honest. And will be honest with you saying that I will not do this. So, Lucius, if you have any stupid suggestions, I will shut them down. Now, yeah, that's it about moose. Hope you guys have a nice day. Bye-bye.